Okay, that's good. So up and running. Okay, it's recording from the right microphone. So I want to point it in the direction that will be in the right perspective from your perspective. So when you listen to the stereo audio capture this time, your left-hand side will really be your left-hand side, the right-hand side will really be your right-hand side. At some point, I'll be able to record it in surround sound, so you can actually tell where I am in the classroom during the recording. But this time, it's kind of cool because I'm not recording just the audio portion, but I'm also doing screen recording. In other words, everything that I do on the screen will also be recorded. I think last time, did I try that last time?
Yes.
Okay.
But we didn't get the microphone started.
So this time we know the microphone is started, and we also know that the program is working because I can see all these, frame rate and whatnot. So it's all getting recorded.
So they'll be in sync, is that what you're saying?
Yeah, this time it will be completely in sync. I just have to make sure I have enough space on the drive to do that.
Too bad we didn't have that at the beginning.
At the beginning?
At the beginning of the course, that would be great.
Yeah, well, this stuff takes me time. I mean, it has to take time away from grading the homework assignments, to do all this stuff.
Why would you want to do that? Just
Hey, if you turned it in, we get
Some people like to grade homework assignments. That's all I can say. That's all I can say. Some people like to do it.
But it also, in a way, saves time because you get less emails to better your whatever you call that. Because people would have less questions about it.
Well, with each homework assignment, I always give you guys the solution, so that you at least know what it is supposed to be, or how to, get the assignment done, even if you cannot get it done that one time. So I think that part is important. I cannot, give you an assignment and not give you the solution on the due date, except for this one, because the due date is on Thursday, and this is our last class meeting.
Can't just email it?
Hmm?
Can't just email the solution to
No, you still turn it in through Moodle.
Well, yeah, after we turn it, after it's past the files.
Or how do I give you the solution?
Yeah.
I can give you the solution through Moodle. Just send me a reminder to do it. Okay, I just want to bring this up, because we brought up the topic of articulation with other schools. So I want to double check, to see, how ARC articulates with other campuses. So I will go ahead and select UC Davis. So right there, UC Davis, and we can pick, say, computer science BS, or computer science and engineering BS. We'll just pick computer science, which is the more popular program of the two. And right here we have the articulation, and the screen is a little bit too big, so we can't see the whole thing. So right here we have the articulation. Essentially, this is saying Math 400 here is considered equivalent to Math 21A over at UC Davis. So these are the non-engineering classes. We have CISP310 here, equivalent to CS30 over there. 400, 430, and then here is 310. So 310 is the same as CS50 over there, or considered equivalent to CS50 over there. Yes?
So they're saying that everything that I've done might not work anymore?
Sorry, say it again?
They're saying everything I've done might not work anymore? Why is it saying that it might not work for engineers, all this stuff?
what kind of description is comp org mech dep prog?
They just have that.
Computer organization, mechanical development program.
Okay,
That's not cool,
and
man.
in English.
Yeah, I don't know exactly
You
why they
selected
say
the major.
non-engineering major.
Okay, assembly language.
Okay, the
I
UC
get it.
Davis G requirement will change, blah, 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 blah.
That's for computer science.
Well, the computer science department has a engineering major and a non-engineering major. I don't know why they have a differentiation. This articulation is for non-engineering major only. Articulation for this course for engineering major is under review. Please check back in the future. We'll get back to you. So we don't know whether it articulates or not, with the engineering major. You guys can go check, and if you know for sure, let me know whether it is articulating or not. Because if it's not, obviously Mr. Fox and I will have some work to do. Both Mr. Fox and I graduated from UC Davis, from the grad school of UC Davis. So, we can just kind of go back and talk to our own professors, assuming they're still teaching over there. So there you have that. All right, so what we'll do today is we will go to the practice final, which is one of the last topics. This is the wrong class. Which class is that? 453. It's a fun class. This is the first time I teach the CISP 453. So out of the first and the second midterm exam, the whole class, pretty much the entire class flunked. Because the first time teaching this class, I could not assess, what would be the appropriate level of difficulty for the exams, and I cranked it up a little too much.
So did you curve it that semester?
So getting back to this class, we have both the practice final exam and also the final exam. The final exam is here only as a stub, so that we don't forget. Because if you look at upcoming events, it will tell you the final exam is on next Tuesday, 1 week from today, from 8 o'clock to 10 o'clock. So it will take 2 hours, and I will schedule us to either do it in the lab or do it in one of the classrooms where everybody can have a computer. But because the class size is more than 30, I think it is more likely that we'll be in the lab than otherwise. If anyone is kind of bothered by other people typing around you, or possibly some other noise around you, you can bring along a not headphone, but one of those things like the
Earmuffs.
gardeners use. It's called a what?
Earmuffs.
Earmuffs. Yep, you can buy those things from Harbor Freight. It's really cheap, like $4 or $3 or something like that. And they do a really decent job. I wear one when I do my gardening work. My trimmer becomes like super silent. My lawnmower becomes super silent and all that stuff.
Did you listen to music?
No. Anything that has a cord hanging out or Bluetooth, I cannot allow during the test.
Oh, no, I meant you when you're mowing.
When I'm mowing?
Yes.
Yes, I have my earplug type headphone, and then I put that over my head. Yeah, so it gets really, really good fidelity that way. Okay, so there is that. The final exam in terms of format will be almost exactly the same as the other 2 exams, except you have 2 hours instead of 1 hour and 20 minutes. It is all, kind of practical questions. I will not ask you to write any algorithms because I find that it is extremely difficult